This sofa came into the collection in 1996 as a gift. The sofa itself, we believe, is from the 1840s, and we believe it's made by German immigrants because of the style of the carving on it. The NGV decided to reupholster this work to return it to the original concept, from something that was quite light and bright to what we know was originally a dark, hard-wearing type of upholstery fabric. My task was to closely look over the surfaces for any evidence of the original upholstery or any subsequent ones. The process involves contracting an upholsterer who has the patience to deal with our very exacting standards, and then we talk about the process looking at the evidence that's on the sofa, and then we're able to come up with a plan to create the shapes that we need for it to be historically accurate. First of all, you need to provide a base onto which the padding can go, so that's using Hessian webbing. It's a very traditional material, and we could see from the tack holes that there was definitely webbing at various times. So then the coconut fibre is packed onto the seat, and then it's stitched into place using a very large needle and really locked into position. Then further paddings are applied to smooth out that surface, and a cotton fabric pulled over it nice and tightly, and in some cases a little bit more padding as well, just to make it an extremely smooth surface. And then a final Hessian layer, and that's got a very technical stitch to the edge to produce a certain shape to that cushion. And then a little bit more padding as well to make it a really nice, tight, solid looking piece, not necessarily comfortable looking. And then the show cover goes on. We've gone for a woven linen. It has a nice sort of more natural looking weave to it, and then also it has a slight sheen to it. It's been calendared, which means the weave has been crushed to produce the sheen. All of this work was done using staples to attach the materials. Using staples, it means that it's obvious what is our restoration, and it's got less damage to the actual timber frame. I love learning about the background to artworks and try to figure out what their story is. Obviously they can't speak. I can find out through close examination of an artwork what its history maybe was. And one of the lovely little stories that we did manage to pull out of this work was that the backrest, which has the padded straw sections that go over the arms, that's a very traditional and very old-fashioned technique even at that time in the 1840s. So it's quite possible that the maker of this sofa was actually an elderly German gentleman. And so I kind of like the idea that you can start imagining the craftsman hard at work making this sofa. It's fantastic to see the pieces when they finally get onto the exhibition displays. I have a certain anxiety that I don't want to look at it because I'm worried something will pop out that I missed. At the same time, I'm just glad that these pieces are able to come out of storage and go onto display for everyone to enjoy and understand the different stories around immigration to Australia.